record that. Give it a sec. And now click. I say click to sync it up with the microphone.
Oh, okay.
And now we can open OBS, click U, and now you're good. All you gotta do is hit the number 1, and then I'll lower this a bit for you.
Okay, so it's recorded separately?
Yeah, the game is being recorded separately because I found if I record them together, or the microphone and the game volume on the same channel, or basically same audio file, I can't change the volumes independently.
Okay.
So what if the game volume is too loud and I'm too loud?
Yeah.
I'd have to go into the in-game sound settings and turn the volume off.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I need audio cues. Unfortunate.
If you need to turn the volume up, you can. The speakers are right there.
Okay. Is it okay if I open and drink?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Just make sure you don't spill it.
Okay, gotcha.
You've got a lid, so you're fine.
Alright, dude, you ready? You ever watched a full speedrun before?
I've watched a 17-minute one.
I mean, for Wind Waker.
No, but I've seen how to do one.
Alright.
Wait, if you include that animation, then yeah, I have.
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah, the hardest part about recording stuff separately is that I need to sync it up. And this is the first time that I've had this, that I'm trying to sync 2 different audio microphone channels. Is it too quiet?
I'm gonna, if I can, turn it up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's that right, it's on the right side.
Yeah, that's good.
So the mic doesn't pick up the fan too much.
I was hoping the mic didn't pick up the game audio.
It will, but if I sync it up, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
The audio on for the split thing, or that recording, I'm going to, in the end, I'm just going to turn that one off. I'm just using that, remember that clap I did?
Yeah.
That was to sync the recording audio of the commentary and the recording audio of the split.
I gotta get my metronome ready.
Yeah, when I was trying to run Port 2, since it's a full screen game, I'd have to use 2 different monitors at once, which I could do now, but I was trying to actively run it. I would start to open Portal 2, and OBS is recording to Nombre.
Write your name. Your name.
Why not?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Do you
Wait,
have a good name?
Did you forget the accent?
There's no accent in there, and you know I'm too lazy to actually figure that out. I'm pretty sure there's an accent on the U. But
Shouldn't there be an accent on Escribe?
I don't think so. Escribir. There might be. Gosh, it's been too long since Spanish. Alright, do you have a good name?
I don't know.
Got you.
Perfect.
It doesn't fit.
Damn it.
I don't know.
I don't now.
Okay. Alright, so 1 to start and 1 to split, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? You'll have to hit start on that and start on the thing at the same time. Or, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, let's hope OBS doesn't lag the timer.
Dude, let's just hope I can finish the run. I don't.
Sure you can.
I'd be more than willing to retime it if I finished the run. Tell you what, I watched Miles do Super Swim yesterday. It's basically TAS. It's basically TAS. I mean, he pause buffered and everything, but...
Have you tried watching Super Monkey Ball speedruns? Or Super Monkey Ball 2 runs?
No, I haven't.
They're insane.
I believe it. I kind of want to watch one, actually. I didn't think about it, but I kind of do want to watch
Nick got me into watching, or got me into playing it for fun every now and then.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun game.
It is a good, fun game, and there needs to be another one.
This is the break part. I'm actually gonna take this off. Oh, I lost time on that text box. Whatever. Dude, my record's 2 hours. Something. Hopefully.
You're not a melee player. You're not going to go for frame perfect inputs.
Yeah, I am. I'm about to go for frame perfect inputs. Okay, this is exciting. That's fine. If I hit the ladder or the beach, I'm screwed. I don't know why, but you can just like grab the ladder randomly, and it sucks. You lose all your speed if you hit the ladder or the beach.
I can see why this is the hardest part.
Yeah. The crazy runners get it done in less than 5 minutes.
Less?
Less than 5 minutes, and that includes the starting cutscene.
So this actually takes like the whole 7 minutes.
For me, yeah. The
Oh my
fastest I've
God.
got it is at the 6 minute 30-second mark, including the cutscene, which is basically like 4 minutes just doing this.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah. I think there's more than just being at the ladder for you to have to grab it. I think there's more requirements, parameters, whatever you want to call them.
I'm going to be using my knowledge of Ocarina of Time here, so I might be wrong in how they programmed it. But if you're like right at a ladder, it'll auto-grab.
Unfortunately, no. There's actually a trick later in the game that you have to grab a ladder out of an item slide, which I mean you'll see it, but I'm actually pretty bad at that trick. And if it auto-grabbed, it would make it so much easier. This isn't the best, but it's not bad yet, so...
Oh, now I see why the animation had him jumping everywhere before he gets shot off.
Jumping?
Or 1 second he's like on one side of the screen, the other side he's on the, or other second he's on the other.
Yeah. That's the speed I have. That's how far I move in 1 frame.
Holy shit.
Well, you lose speed too, so you gotta build up a lot more than you would think. Oh, I don't know, I might reset this if I don't get it this try. explain the second part of the trick after I've done it, just so you know. Okay, because I'm really bad at the second part.
Of this one?
Yeah, the second part of this trick. I don't know why, all you have to do is hold up, but I just can't do it for some reason. Okay.
You got it?
Okay.
Oh my god!
Nope. It ended. Didn't get it.
I was about to start recording that with my phone. Hit 3.
3? Yeah. Okay.
And then 1 when you restart the file.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate. That's okay. It's a good
You know the
morning.
last console that had a reset button built into the console itself was the Wii U.
Oh yeah, the Switch doesn't have one.
And then the last console before that was the Wii.
Yeah, and the GameCube.
Let's see. PS1. I never had a PS1 or the original Duke Xbox.
Here we go.
I know a lot about gaming history like that.
P-Base.
P-Base.
I think that's how you would pronounce that. I don't know. Okay, well, unlucky first bit, but whatever. Dude, my arm already hurts.
Oh my god.
It's hard. What the heck? Alright.
Before you start, I gotta show you something.
Okay.
It's where's the tweet?
Is it just a tweet?
Yeah, it's a tweet and then a reply by the guy that I just showed you.
Okay, well there's like 2 minutes in the first cutscene, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
That's Ouija he's like that sometimes though.
Yeah. He's amazing.
I don't know why he does that.
He's so awesome. So I sent that to a friend.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Use the best part of FWAB.
Womp.
Friends Without Benefits. Group channel.
Yeah, I've seen it. I just didn't know you abbreviated. Oh, it's a good channel.
It was either during the Mario Party time, one of the Mario Party sessions, or I think it was there was a session that involved sand.
Sam?
Yeah, it was probably Mario Odyssey, but it might have been Twilight Princess. I might be getting this wrong because I might have been playing Twilight Princess while listening to the episode, which is why I'm thinking of sand with this. But basically, Alfred's like, guys, this is friends without benefits, not friends with benefits. So if I catch either of y'all fucking, you're fired. Kate's like, God damn it.
What the heck?
Or Kate as in Ouija the God.
Yeah.
I used to watch them all the time.
I watch their Spelunky stuff. I think that's my favorite. I think I
The
watched-
first ones with the face changer thing. Like the burger, the anime girl.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
my
an
gosh.
actual thing on Steam.
Yeah, I know. That's so stupid.
I started looking into that like right after that video came out. I'm like, I might do this,
No.
but it's not free.
Yeah, and you gotta get like some fancy stuff too, right?
No, it just uses the camera of your computer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking up the price right now on Steam.
Probably like at least $20. No, it's probably like $5 with DLC.
That sounds about right. Face rig, $15.
That's crazy.
Turns out I have a Steam friend that actually owns this.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god. Face Rig Pro upgrade for the DLC and it's $65.
Does he have that too?
I think I can check, see if I have friends on Steam that have that.
You know, apparently there's a way to share your Steam library with 10 people.
I went, like, when I discovered Geometry Dash was on Steam, which I know it's been out for years now, but I used to play it on my phone all the time. And then I found out I can sync the data from my phone to the computer. I'm like, hell yeah. So I bought it for myself, and then a friend of mine, their birthday was that weekend, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, why not? So I bought a second copy for them. So yeah, on Steam you can buy it or buy it as a gift.
And then gift it to somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have the Steam account, I just don't have a computer that can still run it. Oh my gosh.
My laptop is very hit or miss when it comes to games. Minecraft,
No, I mean can't run Steam.
in general.
Yeah.
What is it, a Mac?
I don't know, it's old. Okay.
Is it Windows?
This runs old. I think it's Windows. Windows XP. Yeah.
It's either XP or Vista that's really bad. I keep forgetting which.
Well, they're both old. So.
Mhm.
Oh, unfortunate. Same name. No, never mind. Sammy.
Why Sammy?
I don't know. Why not?
Fair enough.
3, 2, 1, go! This one for sure.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, third time's always the charm.
You said what? It would take like 2 hours? Or 220?
Last time it took me an hour just to get this trick. I'm a lot better at it than I was 3 days ago. So I think I can probably get a run done in like an hour 30, hour 45 after I get this.
It's
trick.
already 1 o'clock.
I know, I'm scared. I'm running out of time, dude.
What's the recording time?
Might have to do a no reset.
We've only been trying for 20 minutes.
As soon as I get this trick, actually, pretty much all my runs are as soon as I get this trick, no reset.
I don't know why, but recently I've been having a craving for Waffle House.
Waffle House is so good.
I've only actually been to a Waffle House once.
I think the Waffle House on High Street is the best one around here.
I have a friend that actually just got hired there like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, general rule with diners, the less people working, the better they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The less busy it is
No, just like less people working.
during that shift.
Yeah. I know that sounds crazy, but every time I've gone to a diner and there's like 20 people working,
God, I love
it's
diner.
awful.
I love going to a diner. Like there's this really old style diner right near my grandparents' house, and every time we go there, we stop by at the diner because it's It's a breakfast diner, but
Yeah.
it's really nice, and it looks like an old trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that old style where it's like the aluminum round roof trailer?
Yeah.
It looks like one of those, but on the inside it's not a trailer.
There's a place in Raleigh, I think, called the Shiny Diner, and it's kind of like that, except the roof isn't like that. It's just like really shiny.
Yeah, and I mean, might be thinking of a different restaurant, but the diner in general looks like it's old style. Like, you know Men in Black, the diner that they're in at the very end of the movie?
Yeah. Well,
Or at least at the end of Men in Black 3?
yeah.
That kind of diner, where there's the bar that people could sit at, or you could sit in a booth or a table.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Dude, what happened? What happened? No.
You can do it, Joey.
Let's hope so.
How long have you been practicing this trick?
I mean, I first tried it in like March, but then I went like 3 months without trying it again because it's just that tedious and also life. But I think in June I practiced it for like 4 days straight, and I got it on the fourth day, third or fourth day. It was more like 3.5 days, but whatever. And it wasn't straight, it was just like when I was awake and when I was able to practice it, I would. Of course, I still had stuff that I had to do, and I wasn't able to just do this all the time, but. I think there was at least a good 4 hours I spent on the first 2 days just doing this. And I was going at a much slower tempo. Ideally, I can learn how to do fast pausa by the end of the year, but fast pausa looks really hard, and I just want to get this down first.
Fair enough. The funny thing is that I can't do any of the super slides in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I'm actually so bad at super sliding. Apparently it's easier if you use 2 bombs.
Like, Ocarina of Time, it's basically you shield drop a bomb and then roll into it at the right time.
Well, and then you gotta pick it up. It's caused by interrupting the pickup animation.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just, every time I've seen a tutorial on it, it basically says, yeah, you shield drop it, hold L or Z, back up, and roll into it.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the 3DS version that I keep saying L. But then again, that's the version I learned, so I'll say L can't. Yeah! Alright.
Alright.
What's up?
Well, you know, he might miss the trick. That's fine though. If I can just get it, that would be good enough. I'll build up a bit of extra speed just to be safe. Crap. spinning. There we go. Stuck on the dock. I hit the beach. Maybe. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. And that was the hard part?
I was cheating, honestly. Yeah, actually, we're gonna try something weird. Okay. Dude, I don't have nearly enough speed. I also don't have air. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm lucky.
Lucky? Why is that?
Well, I mean, I could just be bad, but there's definitely a part in the second part of the trick that's luck dependent. And Link will just start spinning around, and I don't know what causes it. I don't think anybody knows what causes it. And it just, you're not gaining speed if you're spinning around, you're losing speed. That's bad.
Then why'd you start spinning?
It's luck dependent.
Oh,
Yeah.
P-Bays.
P-Bays, yeah. Okay, this time, for sure, now that I got my warm-up on both of those parts. Besides, it's gotta be this time we're running out of time to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. If I beat my PB, then we've got plenty of time. If I don't beat my PB, ooh. It's exciting. Dude, this is gonna be so weird. I'm gonna have to hit 1 instead of 3.
Yeah. I forgot for a second, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, I'm just so used to hitting the reset key instead of the split key. Hope I don't hit it by mistake. I could see that happening.
At that point, just keep going. I'll re-record your thing, and you'll, in post, you'll just have to tell me when to hit the split key.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can just do it. I would feel bad if I made you do that. Besides, I'm supposed to be learning how to do this stuff.
Yeah, because I'm going to let you go home with my capture card.
Not today, because I won't be back.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I'm not working, just come on over.
Okay. I'll always let you know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Right now, the truck can only be used for driving to and from work, just because of some problems with it.
Okay.
Which is why I can give you a ride.
Okay, that's understandable.
But once we get it fixed, I should be able to pick you up, or even stop by. you were running the GameCube version, I'd be willing to buy one of those GameCube and GBA adapters for the Tingle Tuner.
I think I have one.
I have 4 GBAs, but I don't have the GBA to GameCube for it yet.
I think I've got like 3 of them, to be honest, because we grew up with the Game Boy and the...
I grew up with DS and Wii. Yeah, I didn't even know what the hell a Game Boy was until like high school.
Jimmy was playing Pokemon in school on his Game Boy, and one of the security guards, "Yo man, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm catching them all, sir."
If this doesn't work, we got pizza downstairs.
Okay. They definitely might take you over now, but I think this one's gonna work. I've got a good feeling, you know? I'm gonna charge up a bit of extra speed to make it easier for me. got an idea. sucks doing it. Because you know you had all that speed and then you lost it. But the good news is, I actually didn't lose too much speed because I stopped it fast enough. So I should be able to try it again in just a minute or so. Bit extra to make it easier. Okay, that's probably good enough. Come on,
That's something.
Link. Don't spin. There we go.
That's something.
So right now I need him to face the wall so I can get an air refill. What? How on earth did you get over there, dude? What the heck? Okay, whatever. This is gonna be really scary. Maybe?
Oh shit.
Did build up a bit of extra speed, so I might still make it if I don't drop ESS. I dropped ESS. If I'm lucky, I can make it to the ferry island. I'm way off track. So I can either restart from outset, or I can just try to make it from here. What do you think?
Make it from here.
Okay. The downside is that automatic charging thing that I was doing afterward. I can't do that anymore, since I'm not at outset.
Oh, the recharge?
Well, the filling up your air and the, that thing where he faces the camera, and he's like, I can't do that anymore. What a great impersonation. Try to do this at a bit of a faster tempo though. Sucks. The fastest I've ever gotten this is like 7 minutes. We're at almost 13 minutes right now, which is pretty awful, but you know what, whatever.
I'm sure you can make it up later on.
Nah, I'm not good enough for that. I'm gonna be doing a couple strategies that I wasn't doing in my PvE, and I'm a bit better at door clip than I was before, so I might make up the time, but getting a new PB is gonna be hard.
But at least you have a timed run.
Yeah.
That's what matters, even if it's not your personal best.
Yeah.
Next time we can just use this as your personal best.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Last time it took me 30 minutes to do door clip. I can do it usually in 5 now, so that's a pretty big time save.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm losing 10 minutes on this, to be honest, so that's not too bad.
No, not really. all these bags of chips at like 5 o'clock this morning because I pulled an all-nighter and then passed out.
I don't think it's an all-nighter if you pass out, dude.
I was trying to pull an all-nighter. How about that?
Okay.
I accidentally passed out.
I thought about pulling an all-nighter.
I've got work this evening, but I don't get off till 10. I gotta have some fun with it.
Yeah.
It's always Fridays and Saturdays that are the hardest.
For work?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like, the week needs to end.
Not just that, but that's when we're busy, so
Oh,
we
really?
close an hour later than normal.
Wow, this isn't good. I thought I had much more speed than that.
I'm thinking of getting both versions of the Switch.
Why? Dude, what? If you're gonna get the Switch, don't get the Switch Lite.
The collector in me, like the reason why I have 4 Game Boys, is just I want to have each variant.
I think the strategy...
And that's gonna be expensive as hell for each color.
Dude, don't get... Okay.
But there's a green Switch, okay?
I think the strategy is, if you really feel like doing that, get one right now, and then just... when they drop in price, and when they're like... when you actually have more money, get whatever else you still feel like you want.
That's fair. Because the Game Boys, they were like 30 a pop.
Yeah, those things, everything's expensive.
The most expensive Game Boy that I bought was $40. That was because it included a few games. That was from a friend of mine. Because I was buying his Game Boy that he had tons of memories with.
What? Excuse me. Okay, whatever. I made it to the ferry island. That's really good. I was hoping I'd like skim by it, get an air refill, but I didn't. And then I'm like, yeah, there's no way I make it to Dragon Roost, so. The first time I actually got this, I was doing stuff like this to make it the rest of the way because I couldn't find Dragon Roost. I actually just got lost on my way there. And I had enough speed, I had plenty of speed up, but I ended on Thorn Ferry Island, which is like 4 or 5 quadrants away. And I made it to Dragon Roost with a quarter heart left. So scary, because if you game over, you restart on outset.
In the animation, it had like a helicopter thing with a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing?
So, no, but yes. The way they portrayed it is not how it actually happens, but yes, it's an actual thing.
If only it was like that.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get to see it if I make it. I should make it to Dragon Roost after this one, but once I get the grappling hook, you'll see it like for the entire rest of the run. Basically, all this time I'm spending doing this can be saved if I just have the grappling hook, or any first-person item except for the telescope and the camera.
The best parts about that animation, in my opinion, would be just all the reactions of Link.
I believe in true gender equality.
I'm thinking of buying that shirt.
Dude, I kind of want that shirt, to be honest.
Granted, it doesn't have the Hulk quote,
Yeah.
but it has already 2 variants, one with Ganon and one with Link.
Yeah.
That face is awesome.
I think I need a bit bit more speed, but I've almost got enough to make it to Dragon Roost.
You watched The Little Mermaid growing up, right?
Nope, never seen it. I hadn't seen Finding Nemo till I was 10. I know, it was... Everybody looked at me weird when I'm like, I've never seen this movie.
And again, I haven't seen Frozen.
Honestly, you didn't miss much. I would go back and watch it anyway, though.
Let's see, the most recent, I mean, aside from, I never saw the original Aladdin.
The original Aladdin was really good.
Like, I've seen clips of it. And it looks good. I just was never interested.
I have it if you want to watch it. I mean, I don't have it with me, but...
One of these days, we should just binge watch Disney or some kind of movie and make a video out of it.
A video out of that?
I don't know.
We would get copyrighted.
Not if I do it right.
Just speed up the audio a bit.
Or
make it higher pitched.
Make a picture-in-picture. So basically, you've seen videos where instead of filling up the entire screen, they have like a video or a game clip.
Oh yeah.
It's like a rectangle inside of it.
Yeah, like how Smoothly Group does stuff.
Don't know him, but maybe.
The acapella guy.
Yeah, I don't know. But you, like how the capture footage for the Split program is showing in OBS.
Yeah.
I can do something like that and it'll bypass. It should bypass the copyright algorithms. Also, there's a copyright law that just says it's not an infringement of copyright if it's for parody.
Yeah, it wouldn't be parody. We'd just be watching the movie. What do you mean?
I'm going to show the entire movie. But, I mean, making a video of it is just making fun of the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if it's like a reaction, I think that's actually fine. Did Dragon Roost load? Oh, it did. Nice. Am I close enough? Am I close enough? Yes. I'm not even gonna charge up because the cutscene's gonna trigger in a second. Yeah. Alright. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Okay. I gotta get the
You
Wind
almost
Waker.
hit the 3.
I almost hit the 1. I gotta hit the Wind. Once I get the Wind Waker. The way I'm gonna do this is when Link turns around, I'm gonna do the split. I don't know. Does that work for the Wind Waker? I don't know if that works. We'll see. But if he turns around, I don't know if he turns around for the Wind Waker. I've never really paid attention to it before. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Wind Waker in 22:45. Alright, you ready for this? This is my favorite trick in the game. Oh no, come on, don't mess up this trick. Because it's honest, it's simple, and if you do it right, which I didn't, but that's fine. It's smooth.
Yeah, that's how I've been playing Ocarina of Time. Just saying, fuck you, wall. Oh, that reminds me. So I found out, like, a few months ago that you can use the boomerang on heart pieces.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You know the path to Zora's Domain, where there's that heart piece that you have to use the cuckoo for?
Yeah. Oh, you can... No way.
Yeah, you climb up and you use the cuckoo. Or cuckoo?
Cuckoo.
Yeah, the cuckoo. To get to the path or area with the ladder, climb up the ladder, there's another one up there. And you use that to get the heart piece.
Wow.
So, if you use the boomerang on that heart piece and it lands on the water, and you jump on the heart piece, you won't be able to collect it. And when it hits the water, it'll bounce.
That's weird.
I can pull that up right now on the CRT. But I don't want to distract you.
Yeah, this is... I'd say this is the easy part, but I found out I was kind of doing it wrong, so it might not be the easy part. I don't know. So, the way... Oh, yeah, I said I'd explain that trick. So the second part of MSS... Well, the first part of MSS, manual super swim, is you're charging up speed by turning around every frame. You gain 3 units of negative speed every frame you turn around.
How much speed do you gain, though?
I go for around 600 units of speed, because I'm still new, and I have trouble with the second part of the trick. But you can get it with less than 600. The way I tell if I have enough speed is I look, and if I get a 2 frame and Link goes off the bottom of the screen, then I've got enough speed. But the second part of that trick, I'm kind of brushing over it. I'm not really going into detail, but the second part of the trick is that you come on, stupid letter. You swim away from the island first off. That's important. And you press target for 1 frame. For this whole bit, you're holding up ESS, except for when you press target. When you press target, you can't hold anything. But you're holding up ESS because you don't lose as much speed if you're holding ESS. And you press target for 1 frame, which puts the game in target camera. And what that basically does is it allows me to press up, and Link will constantly turn around because the camera tries to adjust for which way Link is facing, and it tries to get behind him. Which means the camera will turn around behind Link, and then since the game sees, oh, you're still holding up, I got to turn the camera around and Link around again.
That's where he spins.
Yeah. And then you have to hold pretty much perfectly up, which I'm really bad at. I don't know why, I just am.
If only it was a GameCube.
Yeah, there are no grooves on this controller, so that's part of it.
I got so used to the GameCube controller from playing Melee and PM for the past few months.
I'm not gonna make this.
And then I've been playing Lego Marvel Superheroes on my Xbox. What, you got it first try?
Well, if I didn't make that win cycle, gotta wait like 10-15 seconds to get the second cycle. I'm trying to get every time save I can after that start.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got so used to the clicking of the analog stick, or at least the grooves, that I go to the Xbox controller and it feels way too smooth. Like, it genuinely bothers me. Yet I've had the Xbox longer than the GameCube controllers.
Yeah, but then for MSS, you charge up speed by turning around, so if the game... Wow. If the game turns around automatically for you, you're saving a lot of time. And that's why we do the hold up thing. If you do MSS properly, it saves like 15 minutes, but didn't save time on that run. That's fine. And then you gotta go back to the island to hit a certain part of the wall, and that part of the wall will give you an air refill, and you need the air refill to make it to Dragon Roost. And the way you know that you have enough speed is, well, actually, I just charge up for a full air meter. That's about enough speed, and then I go and I get the air refill. What? 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 I call BS on that. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. That doesn't happen. Usually when you hold up, he jumps. And usually I make it. Actually, no, I usually miss the basket if I'm being honest. What?
You're just not having luck today.
I am not. I thought I was past the top step when I started the roll. I know all those steps can bonk you, which is why I didn't roll, but whatever. So now you get to see Dragon Roost Cavern without a sword, which is obviously not what the developers intended for you to do, but, you know. But they put this really cool feature in Wind Waker where you can use enemies' weapons, and that's just... Let's go! That's just, that's how we beat this dungeon. Like, that was so lucky. I usually don't miss it. I'm usually really good at that one shot. I don't know. I'm having a rough day, apparently. Right there, usually you side hop twice, because it's a bit faster than walking, but I had a bad angle, so I couldn't side hop a second time.
You know how I say whenever I'm recording and playing Smash I do worse?
Yeah.
You now know how it feels.
Yeah.
It's the anxiety of just doing good.
Don't get hit. Okay, cool. The lava was about to come up. Fun fact with Dragon Roost, as soon as you enter that little spring room, I'm pretty sure it's the spring room. The room with the blow up the rock and
Fancy.
The water. Yeah. Ready for this? This is a cutscene skip. You see that cutscene skip, dude?
Yeah, you cut the...
Yeah, that was my own fault. That was also my own fault. Dude, I'm having a bad day. This is like the mindless stuff too. Yeah, but if you have like perfect movement in Dragon Roost, you can save a couple seconds, but not today. If you're 2 seconds behind on movement, then dude. There we go. That. Then the cycle doesn't matter because you'll make the next lava cycle. But the lava cycles start as soon as you enter that room with the with Medley, and you gotta throw her up because the water's not there yet. And then you blow up the rock. The room you know, that room.
You're having some stupid luck.
Gee,
I jinxed it.
What is going on today? This is a day. Now, new PB today. You gotta beat 2 hours 17 minutes. That's the time to beat. Unfortunate.
I think 2:11 is my PB for Portal 2.
Okay. Come on, hit the switch. Okay, now go to the door. Don't bonk. Don't bonk. Oh, I almost bonked. Okay. Pull. Roll. Jump. Climb ladder.
Climb. I can't do it. I don't know how the JoJo voice actors can do it.
I don't watch JoJo, so...
You should.
No.
Yes. JoJo is awesome.
Okay, so this is a roll clip, which is frame perfect. And you clip into the wall a bit there, which allows you to save some time. I just mash A because I don't really know the timing. Mash A and hope for the best. There we go. At least I was gonna say, at least I'm gonna get one room with clean movement, but I guess not. Okay, fine. If you roll at the right time there, you can grab the ledge on those rocks instead of doing the climbing animation. You jump off of the block and then like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you don't have to go through the climbing animation. Oh, sure, Link. Pick whichever one you want, dude.
You want me to upload this to YouTube for you?
Sure. You don't have to edit it. That
I
makes
don't
you
mind.
feel better.
It's your run.
Well, I mean, it's a speed run, so you don't really edit speed runs.
I know, but do you want it? Do you want me to upload it, even with how bad it is?
Yeah. Dude, first run? As far as the world's concerned, this is my very first run, so I'm doing really good.
What was your actual time for your first run?
See, I didn't do consecutive gameplay. I took a lot of breaks and I slept, and I think I finally finished in 26 hours. Yeah.
Like your first run?
Dude, I'm getting so lucky with these bounces.
Like your first run, or your first speed run, or your first playthrough?
First speedrun. I don't know what my time was on my first playthrough. I reset a lot when I was a kid, so I got really good at Dragon Roost, which, as you can tell, is not still true. But, don't pick it up. Don't, you freaking guy. Dude, I missed these guys. These guys. No. That's right. What? Okay.
You don't use jump attacks?
You can't with those.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. You can use spin attacks, quick spins, which is usually what I go for. I'm gonna grab some health. I feel pretty bad doing this, but I need some health.
And then you get bombs.
This, honestly, this is my worst room in the entire cavern. Ooh. I can't believe I got that. Okay.
That looks pretty hard. And I remember having trouble with this when I was playing.
I'm actually just so bad at that room. I don't know why. I just really... I really am. Okay, grappling hook. My ESS was pretty good today, so I'm hoping it's still really good. Save some time on that. I'm gonna try to do a bit quicker than normal on my pausing, because usually I pause for like a full second to do an ESS startup, and you've got to do that like a billion times throughout the run. So if I'm a bit quicker on my pausing, it doesn't matter. Dude, another heart? Nice. Come on, get closer together. No double hits. Oh, I thought he was one away. Unfortunate. So there are actually two hitboxes on the swing of this. There's a first hitbox and there's a second hitbox. One right when you start the swing. You know what? Get out of here.
Yeah, I can't play... It's hard for me to play a Zelda game with the Wii U gamepad now, because I'm so used to Breath of the Wild and throwing things with R that... Okay, or actually, I've done it with Ocarina of Time where I've hit R to throw, and I shield instead.
So, you missed it, but I just rolled past Medley like 4 or 5
I saw that.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to comment because I know what that's like.
Oh, this is a rough
Split.
run. Oh yeah. Thank you. Shoot. It's fine. I forgot about the bottle.
You have a bottle?
Yeah, there's a bottle split. Because you gotta get the bottle to pour on the bomb plant to blow up the rock. So this is a save warp, but since I never actually left the first island according to the game, it's just gonna kind of put me back here, so... Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, whatever. I was trying to fall off at the very end to save a bit of time, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Huh?
That is so fast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can actually find the island this time. Oh, I am going way the wrong way. Okay, so there's a submarine right around here that I'm trying to hit. I missed it apparently. Where is it? What the heck? Where's the submarine? Where's the submarine?
It's way over there. What the heck?
Yeah, so, well, oh, did I just save? Oh, it's fine, I think.
It'll bring you back to Dragon Roost.
No, it should bring me back to Outset.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, because, save warping's still messed up. I'm actually gonna turn gyroscope off once I get this trick. There we go. Because I don't like the gyroscope. Whoa, that was fast. That was really, really fast. Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna happen. We'll try it this way then. Come on, Link. This is probably my worst super swim in the game. Just, for reference. There it is. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Link doesn't have a sword, and the only time you run into these enemies without a sword is in the Forsaken Fortress. And since that's the case, the game's just like, oh, you're in the Forsaken Fortress and you got caught. So it just kind of puts me here.
You're not gonna hit A?
No. It's an unnecessary text box. I don't need to hit A. So apparently there's like this precise spot you can stand that'll get you the Gossip Stone, but I don't actually here. While I'm here, I'm gonna, oh, that's not the right button. I'm gonna turn off gyroscope. This one. Okay.
You're not gonna wear your glove?
No. The only thing I wear that for is MSS. And
Or
that's-
the bomb?
Well, no. I used to, but not anymore. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No, I can't. There we go.
What?
Yep. And now I gotta grab the Gossip Stone.
Is that the text box?
Yeah. You can skip this somehow, but I don't know enough about it to try it because I need to get this Gossip Stone for the run alert.
Don't mind me. I'm hungry.
Oh. What's my own fault? I wasn't thinking. This is a run. It's okay. I'm usually pretty bad at Forsaken Fortress. This is a split, right? Forsaken Fortress 1.
Is that for when you get there or when you're done with it?
When I'm done. So, right as I open the door, we'll do it that way. There's this huge cutscene, and it's usually what I use for a bathroom break. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just so used to going out this door since you gotta grab the Gossip Stones. But since I've already got it, I can just go to the next door. So if I beat the lights and I didn't get caught, I would have come up to like this ramp thing and it would have led me to right here. And this is the ramp thing.
Does rolling stop it?
Yes, rolling stops it, jump hopping stops it, side hopping and backflips all stop it. You can also just pull out the grappling hook again and cancel the grappling hook. Or you can press the Wind Waker. and if your elevation changes too fast, it will put you in a falling animation, and if you hit a falling animation, you lose all your speed. Oh, wait, I don't have the sword yet. This is a neat little trick, if I get it. I didn't get it. It saved a couple seconds, because sidling is really slow. That's where you walk along the side of the wall.
I see that.
There we go.
Okay.
This also saves a couple seconds. Oh, whoa, don't go that way. Oops. And this also saves cutscene if I get it. So by interrupting him, you get rid of the cutscene trigger. And you don't have to watch the little cutscene with the spikes coming up. That was bad combat, but I was trying something new because I figured out I was doing that combat wrong the whole time. I'm like, here, why not try it? 45 minutes for FF1. Yikes. So this cutscene's like 3 minutes or so. So it's usually when I use the restroom or do whatever.
You want a bag of chips? Or popcorn?
Sure, dude.
It's gonna taste a little weird at first, but okay. The Cheetos that they have in that style, there's like more Cheetos in the bag. Or, yeah, Cheeto Puffs.
In the bag?
Yeah, like, you know how there's only like 4 or 5 in there?
Yeah.
The entire thing's filled with Cheeto Puffs. They're not as big as the normal ones, but they're about the size of a normal Cheeto.
Okay.
And they taste better. I can't stop thinking about that animation. You're just like, what's up, little kid? You know what I mean, right? No, Link scares him. He slams the door into him. Zelda or Tetra scares him, and then he throws coffee on her.
Oh. Alright. Oh. It's almost metronome time. Okay, when's a good time for Jim to come pick me up? 3:30-ish?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll need to leave here around 3:50, 3:45.
So 3:30 is probably good. Okay. Let's see if I can get Island Hop first try. If I get a good Island Hop, then that makes up for a lot of the time I've lost. Well, if I get a good door clip, then that makes up for a lot of the time I've lost. But, you know, I've lost a lot of time. If I get a good trial skip, then that'll make up for a little bit of time, because I think I got it in 2 tries.
And a good barrier skip.
Yeah, I'm usually really good at barrier skip, though.
That took forever for people to find out.
Yeah, it did. Well, it's very specific. I'm hoping I can get it on this monitor. It's a bit harder with every different TV.
This is a PC gaming monitor, so you should be good.
Yeah, I think it shows the whole game, which is good, because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, this monitor I got for free from INDX. Basically, she's got a like custom built gaming PC, and when she moved from her dad's to her grandmother's, no, it was from her mom's to her grandmother's. Her mom kept her monitor and told her that she threw the monitor away, so she got this one as a replacement. And by the time she realized her other monitor, like her original one, was not thrown away and she could still use it, she put this one back in the box and kept it because, oh, Beetle.
Yeah, no, I need him.
Oh, okay.
The way Beetle works is, I don't know how it works, but if you enter him and then leave him and then void out, and then it fixes all the save warping flags, you know how it keeps respawning me on an outset?
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to void out real quick.
Oh, that's fair.
So I was aiming for Beetle. That's probably good enough. I'll void out.
But yeah, because this monitor, it had a 2-week return policy that it was more than 2 weeks before or since they bought it, so they just kept it. And when I said I wanted to build my own PC when I was dating her, she's like, "You want a monitor?"
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. So the island hop comes up next.
I mean, I know that was a long story, but this is going to be a long-ass video, so we need good commentary the entire way.
I mean, hopefully it's not long. It is a speed run.
Yeah, you're expected to have a speedrun that's pretty long.
Yeah.
But I'll need to make it clear that it's your speedrun and not mine. I'm just letting you borrow my recording equipment.
Yeah. Well, thank you, by the way.
Oh, recording equipment?
Yeah.
You're good. Anytime, man. I've slowed down with what I record, so...
Yeah.
Plus, that's a 64 gigabyte thumb drive right there. It's plugged into my capture card. Bought that right at the beginning of summer? No, right beginning of the school year last year.
So this is the part where I said I wish that you automatically grab ladders for... Some people do it unbuffered, but I'm not that good at it, so I do it buffered. Nope.
I know I've had trouble with Ocarina of Time for automatically grabbing ladders.
Yeah, that sounds like a really big pain if you're trying to go through fast.
And you accidentally like get off the ledge at just the right spot for it to grab the ladder.
Yeah.
Or in some cases, I'll hit A to roll off the ledge, but it thinks I hit drop or go down. So basically, it automatically grabs the ledge.
I'm gonna need to focus for this one, sorry.
You're good.
Oh, that's not very good. If you get it right, you can get it close enough. Like, you don't have to do this, but I think I was a frame early. It's like 4-frame window that you can actually make it there. I've landed inside of it once, that was really nice. So, to explain why I just did that, because I just kind of came from Dragon Roost and left and then came back, but I did it in a fancy way instead of just... I didn't actually do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, by entering that minigame, you're put in a different layer of the world, and it's the same layer that has the pirate ship loaded on Outset and Windfall. Which means if I go to Outset or Windfall, the pirate ship will be there. And since I've already picked up the Gossip Stone, the game will give me the option to get bombs. That's not fast enough. If I complete the minigame. Usually you would have to go through all this crazy password stuff to get bombs, but I don't want to do that. But the thing is, the glitch gets reset as soon as you void out or enter a loading zone.
enough speed?
Apparently not. I just need a little bit more because I'm almost close enough where I can swim the rest of the way. I'm gonna try to do a trick where I get 1 frames and then 2 frames consistently so that I'm moving in a direction. I'm pretty meh at the trick, but I think it might just give me the distance I need. Yeah, I should be able to make it now, hopefully. Please, 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 please.
There's no speed up?
Come on. Come on. That's unfortunate. So now I gotta redo the whole island top to get on the right layer, which it doesn't take too much time to redo, and if I get a better island top, it might just be better for me anyway. But it does kind of suck that I lost all that time.
That was a good 10 minutes.
Okay, not 10 minutes. Come on. There's no way that was 10 minutes.
You were about 47 when you last, like the last time you left Dragon Roost.
That was,
To start doing this.
Oh, well, yeah, this takes me a minute.
Like you were at about 47 minutes, so just less than 10.
No. Dude, don't talk to me. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Oh, I can't? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so if I had 10 rupees, I could just talk to the guy and he'd let me play, but I don't have 10 rupees. Yep, and I won't get 10 rupees.
What, do you have to hit A?
Yeah, I gotta cancel the grappling hook and be pressing forward.
I would use the claw method for this.
Oh no.
I don't like using claw.
I don't actually touch this at all.
No, I mean to hit A and start.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Nope. Okay, but at least I splooshed. So, if you're not far enough away, the minigame catches you, and it pulls you back in, which is nice.
Yeah. I don't know why, but recently I've been messing up my JC grabs and melee.
JC?
Jump cancel.
Oh, jump cancel, yeah. Yeah, I never really figured out stuff in melee. I didn't know you could jump cancel grab until, like...
It's the same thing with jump cancel up smash for
yeah,
boss.
I mean, it's the same premise.
It's
just
same
like,
premise as a wave dash, except you have even less of a window to hit grab or up smash.
Depending on the character.
Yeah, like Fox, with jump cancel up smash. That was how I learned how to, or when I started to use claw method for jump canceling. Yeah, it was claw method for jump cancel up smash, but recently I've been hitting X too hard.
There we go.
And I've been doing a full hop instead of a short hop, and I've been missing the timing for the up smash, so it has been during the jump squat.
Yeah.
Granted, there's a 3-frame window. However, I've had more fun with Marth and Falcon.
Oh, rupee, nice. Give me another one. I don't have to. Okay, cool. Just in case. I wasn't actually listening to the metronome there. try to do a faster tempo to save a bit of time. Maybe not. Maybe not. This is not a great run.
No, but it's a run.
It is a run.
I mean, you've got an hour and a half before Jamie gets here.
See, usually I don't like fighting a timer with a speedrun. I like being ahead of a timer.
If you need to leave, and, like, before you're done, we'll just stop the run.
Yeah.
I'll save the times, I'll save the recordings, and I'll put them together. And then I'll send them your way to see if you want to actually, if you want me to actually upload it, even though it's not, it would be, in the case of it being an unfinished run, would you want me to upload it?
Yeah, probably. Just because it's, why not? I don't really mind either way, to be honest. It's just, like, unfortunate if I don't finish. I told you it was a possibility, though.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, you've got plenty of time. Yeah, I didn't realize it would take an hour for me to set up this shit.
I didn't realize it would take me that many tries to get MSS either. I've been really good at it the past couple days, so I thought I'd get it first try, but I guess not.
No.
Come on, I'm so close. I'm so close. And this is a split, by the way, so once I actually hit Dragon Roost, I gotta hit one.
Yeah, you should totally stop on one of these days.
Bo?
Pho, it's where I work.
Pho.
It's pronounced pho. Like P-H-O. It's pronounced pho. It's Vietnamese. On the back of the shirt it says, it's fucking good. And that's on our work shirt.
What the heck?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like, I love this job.
I would have been like, am I really allowed to wear this?
Granted, that was just after I heard one manager tell the other to shut the fuck up. But it wasn't like in anger or a fight. It was just playful. You know that?
Yeah.
Playful squabbling. It was one of those situations.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah. They'll playfully squabble all the time.
So now I need to super swim to outset, and I need to not mess up, because if I mess up, it's bad. So, since the island hop was a split, I'm just gonna really hope that I don't mess this up, because that would make the split really complicated. Is this enough? Yeah, this is probably enough. Oh, that's great fish. Don't hit great fish.
Did you just go through an island?
Yeah, I wasn't loaded in all the way. Dude, what? Where am I? That's where I need to go. I think I have enough speed. Come on, load in, load in. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, see the pirate ship?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there are also NPCs right there. Oops. Yeah, but we're just gonna do a little easy part. Nice. It was almost nice. Now Now this part's really easy. You hold target and you press A. Because the way Wind Waker works is if you're not holding a direction on the control stick and you go over a ledge, then it will automatically grab the ledge. And you can do a natural roll by just pressing target and A. So it's a fast way to turn around if you need to.
Yeah, turning around in Ocarina, you just hold down, then out, then Z. Or out.
Yeah.
But in Majora's Mask, if you press down to turn around, and then, you press down and then hit Z to cancel to turn around the camera, and then press up again to start moving forward, the camera animation of turning around will be canceled, and you won't even turn around. And I mean, the camera will turn around, but it won't be done by the time you move forward. So it'll think that you never turn around.
That's weird.
I know I explained it really weirdly, but those that play Ocarina of Time really fast and then go to Majora's Mask know what I'm talking about. I might show you that after this.
Okay. Nice. Dude, that was like 2 splits, and they were pretty decent. I mean, the island hop wasn't, but bombs right after the island hop that was pretty decent. And I didn't mistime it, so that's always nice. So I'm gonna try something different. Usually I would save warp out of here and it respawns you on Windfall because that's where the pirate ship that you get the bombs from usually is. But I think it might actually be faster to do it this way because then I won't hit the Windfall cutscene by mistake. Yeah, so I'm gonna... Why should not... What the heck? Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna save warp. That's not supposed to happen. The game crashed.
Nice, dude. Ooh. Recording.
Oh, is that bad?
Hopefully that last clip isn't corrupted.
You know what? If it is, it was a bad clip anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad clip anyway.
Now we need to wait for it to detect the display.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second for the thing to boot up anyway.
Oh boy. And click.
I'm hoping the file's not corrupted. If the file's corrupted, well,
the
run's over.
Yeah.
For starters.
I mean, I don't mind uploading. I'll just upload whatever footage we got.
Yeah, it wasn't a good run anyway. It's just a bit unfortunate.
Oh well. I'll still put this together as a video. And if there's corrupted footage, I'll just put like a static screen or put corrupted footage.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Okay, I think it's fine. I gotta redo the island top though, which sucks.
Oof.
Do you know a way to go back a split? If you don't, that's fine.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay. You would need to go back 2 splits.
There you go.
Thank you. Come on, hit it. Come on, dude.
Yeah, good enough.
Well, no, I gotta get on it. There we go. Good enough. That means I gotta redo the metronome and all that crap. Ah. Why couldn't I break the game at some other part? That's not as hard. Oops.
At least this isn't. At least you aren't trying to get a world record.
Yeah. If I was trying to get a world record, I would have reset at the very beginning of the run.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm not even using the right route to get a world record. I'm just using the route I know.
After this, after you're done with this part, you need to explain what the metronome's for.
Oh, it's just for timing it.
Oh, for the frames?
Yeah. Make it more consistent. Hello? Okay. There we go. Metronome problems. Nope. It's fine, I splooshed. And I got a rupee. So,
I almost said, you might want to get that 10th one.
yeah, I'm really trying to figure out how. Come on, yes, let's go.
We're not doing that again. Wait.
I actually have no idea why there's a loading zone on the ladder, because as you might have just seen, he just kind of teleported me. I didn't even climb the ladder. Whoa, whoa, I started on the 4th speed, I can't do that. That might be too long. That's not bad. Oh, it's not good, but it's not bad. I had a bad angle. That was the right amount of frames. That was the perfect amount of frames, but I had a bad angle. So I flew off at the wrong direction. That's why I'm next to the island instead of behind it.
Also, I learned.
That sounds awful. What the heck?
Yeah, but apparently that's how it's supposed to sound.
Okay.
I have it, like, the lady at the register at Old School when I bought this, or, yeah, she's like, you've got a CRT, right? You do know this doesn't work on a flat screen TV. And I'm like, yeah, I've got a CRT at home. I still haven't tried it out. Like, I tried out Mario 1, but the visuals seem a bit off and the audio seems really quiet. I don't know if that's a result of my Retron, or if it's a problem with the game.
I can't imagine it'd be a problem with the game. I could just be wrong, though.
Like, I could be wrong, I mean, I might be doing something wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I've never beaten the original Super Mario Brothers, but I've come really close. Like, I was on 8 Castle.
Oh, that's so close.
However, I can go through I can get to World 8 really fast. My aunt still has her original NES from her childhood, so
That's cool.
every time, like for the past few years, every time we stop by at their place, I've been playing Mario.
Did you play it with her?
Yeah, I play it with my cousins as well.
That's
It's so weird because the 2-player mode, or that's when I learned that if you hit select, you know how it says like 1-player, 2-player?
Yeah.
Well, you'll hit start, but if you want to change to 2-player, you have to hit the select button to go to 2-player option, and then hit start to actually start it.
That's kind of weird.
That's why it says select.
That's probably... Yeah, that should be fine.
No, you got plenty of time.
Okay, that was a lot more speed than I meant to have, so I'm really happy I had a good angle. Could have crashed the game.
But yeah, I'm only reason I haven't tried out Duck Hunt yet is
Yeah. Yeah,
I know this, according to this, it's the 1985 Nintendo Zapper.
Oh, that's fun.
Or copyright 1985, so... My main in Splatoon 1.
It's kind of funny, actually. Okay, this was a good super swim. Don't sploosh. Okay. So if you load in an island too fast, then the water doesn't load fast enough, so you sploosh because your height changes, because you're falling for a second. There we go. And this time we're not going to be crazy and do something weird like last time. We're just going to get the bombs and do what I normally do.
Yeah. So, my uncle, not the aunt that I play Mario with, but that aunt is on my mom's side, but the uncle of mine that's a cop is on my dad's side. Apparently, like, when he first found out, or when I first told him about competitive Melee scene, with me being in it, and practicing on a CRT, is like, we literally just threw away the CRT, like, last week. I'm like, you should have told me!
I know a group of guys who just go around driving and pick up CRTs on the road.
Yeah, you know the fighting game video that I sent you?
Yeah.
So I was watching a bunch of videos while grinding out Melee yesterday.
That's unfortunate.
Just, I was using that as background noise, because it's good to listen to.
Yeah.
So, at one point, they said that, like, the first Evo that Melee was a thing for, or, yeah, the first Evo that Melee was at, the supplier of the CRTs was like, at the last minute, they're like, hey, we can't provide you with as many CRTs as you want. So they like put a call out to like the entire Melee community, as well as like a guy renting a truck, and using that to transport like 50 or 60 CRTs from Walmart. And then on the way to Evo with a truck full of CRTs, the clutch on the truck broke. So if they stopped, the truck was out of commission.
No.
And there was a toll gate up ahead. So one of the guys that weren't driving the truck, they told the toll gate guy, it was like a $2 toll. The guy gave him a 20. He's like, just keep this open. The truck behind me can't stop. He's with me, but the clutch is broken. He's like, okay, he keeps the gate open as the truck goes by.
What a great guy. What a great guy. Alright, I actually just forgot where I was supposed to go next. I'm pretty sure Thorn Fairy.
According to this, it says Quiver.
Thorn Fairy, got it. But you get the Quiver upgrade at Thorn Fairy. There we go.
Did I send you the trailer to the Twilight Princess animation?
I think so.
Basically, there's this guy that's been making Zelda animations in Source Filmmaker for a while. And he's been working on a big project that basically explains the story of Link from Child Link in Ocarina of Time through Twilight Princess, where you've played Twilight Princess, right?
No.
You at least know about the knight that teaches Link how to use the sword?
Yeah.
Basically, it's theorized that is Ocarina of Time Link teaching Twilight Princess Link.
Yeah. No, it's Wind Waker. For sure.
Could be Skyward Sword.
No. We don't need to talk about that game. Motion control. Okay, come on, water. Water. Come on. There we go. Dude, what is going on, dude?
There you go.
No. Crap. Crap. Get me out. Get me out. Don't game over here. Yes. Come on. Get me out. Dude. Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those always send you outward. They never knock you inward. So you said there we go, and I'm like, oh crap.
There we go.
Usually that doesn't take me that long, but whatever.
But yeah, the guy that animates and Source Filmmaker for all the Zelda stuff. At some parts it looks like doesn't look like a good 3D animation, but as a whole, he's really talented.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like, that kind of shit. I've tried out Source Filmmaker. That is a bitch to use.
I mean, just any filmmaker sounds hard to me, to be honest.
They're mostly easy in concept. It's just the hard part is dealing with the lack of features. Source Filmmaker gives you everything with no explanation.
Oh, nice.
Like, I can use that for video editing software for something I record on this.
Oops.
What was the bomb for?
Bomb locks my speed. So, like, if the water's not cooperating, I don't want to keep building speed, because if I do, then it's really bad. Come on, water. Come on, water. I can't do anything until the water drops. Eat. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. This is actually really slow. Wow, okay. That's really unfortunate. You know, the water, and then that, and then... I don't know, I kind of like it when things don't give you an explanation. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you learn for yourself and you become better at that.
yeah.
However, it's also like, it's a 3D modeling software that gives you all the tools you need.
There we go.
But as a result, everything's thrown at you at once. In a way that, you know how Breath of the Wild basically just throws you in, but it gives you a small tutorial-esque thing in the form of a Great Plateau? Well, imagine that without the Great Plateau.
Yikes. Oh, crap.
Oh, and the first thing you run into, imagine Master Mode without the tutorial.
Oh, I haven't played Master Mode.
There's a silver mains Lionel with a crusher on the Great Plateau.
Yikes. Well, you either get good or you don't.
Like, imagine if Master Mode was the real game, like just normal mode, but with everything Master Mode. Nobody would like it because of how difficult it is. Like, the game's difficult enough on its own for new players, and I found Master Mode worth it. But that's just me.
I don't know why I put up a bomb, that just looks cool. This time I'm gonna pull out a bomb. The bomb stumps him when it explodes.
can get this done in an hour?
Hopefully less than an hour, but that really depends on how well I do on FF2. I'm usually pretty meh at FF2. I'm kind of worried, actually.
Speaking of speed games that I want to speedrun, I want to speedrun Mario 64.
It game looks like it's fun once you get the hang of it.
Oh my god, it is! Like, my very first video game, like, that was my own, I didn't have to share with Matthew, was Mario 64 DS. Like, my parents bought me a DS, and then they bought me Mario 64. And that was the DS Lite.
Yeah. What was the difference?
So, one of the bigger differences that not many people liked. I mean, this had a brighter screen. The touchscreen was more accurate. It had a better processing power. However, the Game Boy Advance games stick out.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, this is a lot slimmer. It looks nicer. However, the big size of the original DS, this came flush.
Yeah.
I didn't have GBA games growing up, so I didn't care. And this DS is officially dead.
Oh. Nice.
Like, it'll turn on, but the screen won't.
Yeah, actually, Jimmy's does the same thing. We can't figure out why.
It's age. This is my second DS Lite. My first one, my mom accidentally got wet with the flour that she put in her purse. Yeah, my first DS didn't last many. It lasted 2 or 3 years before my mom replaced it with that silver one. And then, yeah, the DSi, which Matthew broke, and that didn't get replaced.
I missed the bowl. It's been a rough day.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, back on Mario 64. I finally got the cartridge for it a few weeks ago. I mean, I played it through an emulator on the Wii, through the homebrew.
Yeah.
But there were parts where the visuals clipped a lot, and it just didn't feel right to be using the Z button on the GameCube controller to crouch and do all that. I don't like the Z button on GameCube, honestly. It's so mushy.
Really? Well, yeah, it kind of doesn't feel like you pressed it when you did press it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give you a satisfying click.
Yeah. Alright, we're on the home stretch, got all the items we need, now we head to the end of the game.
That was fast.
No, it wasn't.
But still, I mean, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
I've spent like at least 4 or 5 hours in the GameCube version. I'm not nowhere near this.
Oh, well. I'm also skipping a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, I can notice that.
don't have to get the hook shot, don't have to go through any of the temples, really. Yeah, I'm sure you did this in your GameCube playthrough, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone does this.
I did this in my casual playthrough as well. I'll never be able to play this game casually again.
That's what I thought with Ocarina of Time. But then and then I did a run against Nick, or the other Nick, not Barnes, but the one that I'm racing in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That run, yeah, it was 10 hours long of recordings, but and it's not my best, but it's pretty damn good.
Come on, Link. Come on, Link. Wouldn't it be funny if I died right there.
Or you got caught.
No, you don't get caught anymore. Because
Wow.
I've got the sword.
Huh.
Link's not just gonna let him take him away if he's got a sword. No way. Well, I mean, he might. But I wouldn't.
But yeah, after watching some speedruns of Mario 64 and then getting the cartridge, I've already been using a bunch of the tricks in my own casual playthrough.
Where am
Like, I want to do a 100% run before I start speedrunning anything. But I've got 80 stars now, and there's just stars that when I grew up, I just hated some of the worlds, and I still hate them to this day.
Yeah. The ice ones.
I like the ice ones, actually.
Oh, good for you. I don't. They're
I hate the
awful.
fire ones.
Oh yeah, the fire ones are also awful.
Like,
I also
I
don't-
can tolerate them nowadays. It's
I don't like the desert one either, to be honest.
God, that's the one that I absolutely hate. I can do a few of the stars, but god damn,
Yeah.
that is one of the toughest things I've had to deal with. Just my childhood hate for some of the worlds, and then going back to them nowadays, it's like I don't want to play those stars, but in order to get 100%, I
Whoa. Well, this is a save and quit moment. Or not a save and quit, this is a quit moment. Yeah, I'm usually pretty rough at that too. Unfortunate.
yeah. Everything that's upstairs in Mario 64, I have trouble with, because I can 100% everything, like on the second floor, everything in the basement, Boo's Mansion, all of the beginning worlds up until like everything that's upstairs after the second Bowser fight. That's where I have the trouble, because I don't have much playtime up there. And the playtime I do have is full of deaths.
Yeah.
However, like, before I get enough stars to unlock the final Bowser door, I tried out the backwards long jump door trick. And I actually, like, it took me a while to get the hang of it. But it's a lot easier to do a backwards long jump on the N64 version instead of with a GameCube controller.
I believe that.
Because it's on a mushroom. It doesn't feel soft when you hit Z. It feels like an actual button.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. Okay, slow down a bit there, Link. Volt swoosh. Nice. Where'd the island go? There we go. Yeah, sure, this is probably faster. This kind of sucks because he'll follow me till I enter a loading zone, or I leave the quadrant, and, well, hopefully I don't have to do either of those, but I guess I'll leave the loading zone, or I'll enter a loading zone right away. Ooh, that was weird. That was also weird. Ah! Link, what are you doing, dude? Oh, oh. And you can't actually fight Phantom Ganon because you need the Master Sword to be able to hurt him. And I don't have the Master Sword. Oh shoot, I should enter a loading zone. He's kind of annoying if he follows you. Okay, let's see if I can just get everything first try from here on out. Sounds pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
God, I hate. Like, I honestly hate performing clips like that.
Oh, that wasn't even a clip. I was just going really fast.
Or stuff like that where it just jumps on you like that. I don't like doing those.
I love doing
The backwards long jump skip for the stairs, I can do that, but god damn, it's so hard to get perfect A presses for that.
Yeah, I believe it. There we go. By the way, you can walk on this for some reason. Oh, this might not be up high enough. Come on, come on. No. I almost want to say screw it and go the other way, but I'm really bad at the other way, so no, I'm not going to do that. I also just don't have any magic anymore. We're gonna have to hope for the best here. That wasn't the best. Oh crap, the King of Red Lions is there. Scariest thing in the game, by the way. I'm not even gonna lie. If I talk to him, soft lock. Magic. Give me magic. Give me magic. Yeah, but since you haven't actually gotten the sale yet, the King of the Red Lions is like, why don't you have the sale? You should have the sale. And then he just keeps saying stuff like that over and over again. And it's a soft lock. Let's see if we can just get this real quick. No. No. So what this does is it makes it so I have to walk past the trigger for the dings. I don't know what they're actually called.
God, I hate those things.
Yeah. On the right side I can get magic. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna do it this way then. It's unfortunate. There's been a lot of unfortunate things going on this run. Should have practiced a bit more.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit. On the right side, this is good practice.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's fine. I'd rather do that than send me a million miles away. There we go. Okay, let's get this time.
Oh, you got plenty of air now.
Yeah, okay. This is the second thing I need the metronome for. And this is my worst trick. So get ready, dude. It could be the long run.
Did you forget to hit the thing for the deck leaf?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't listen. Dude, come on. First try door clip, please. Please? Can you please? Oh. Second try door clip, please. Come on, Link. Yikes. I wasn't listening. I think I've got the right angle. I think I built up a bit too much speed, so how you doing?
I'm very confused.
Yeah, so you gotta get a pretty precise angle, and you jump into the door, and ideally you land in the door, and then you just walk into the loading zone.
So basically, you're gonna walk, and then it's gonna treat it like a ledge and jump.
Yeah. Because of course there's no collision under the door, because why would there be? Except for, well, there's no collision under the door frame. Under the door there is collision.
Yeah, once I loan you the gear, I'll even loan you the mic.
Oh.
If you want to learn how to use that.
Mm.
But when you're done with this run, or if Jimmy gets here first, we'll have to turn off the capture before you turn off the Wii. Or the Wii U.
Yeah, that was my bad. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Wow,
You'll
that
forget
didn't
about
work.
Hang on, Mike.
Hey. Now.
Bye, Mike.
That was close.
I saw that.
Oh, that was bad. Come on, Link, just jump in, dude. It's easy.
I'm thinking of getting the Retron 5.
What's that?
Well, basically, I have the Retron HD, which the Retron HD only plays NES games. But the Retron 5 can play, it has cartridge ports for Genesis, Famicom, Super Nintendo, NES, Game Boy, and it can use the controllers from all those systems. But the reason I haven't bought one yet is because it's an emulation box, where you take the cartridge, put it in the slot, takes the data of that cartridge and saves it to the console itself. So it saves the ROM from the cartridge and loads that. The Retron HD here is hardware. So it's basically a small, it's an NES Mini or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's hardware based. It's not emulation like the actual NES Mini or whatever it's called.
Okay. Oh, you ready for this? This is about to be funny. What superpower would you have if you could have any superpower?
I hate giving this thought. Because the more I think about it, the more of a smart ass answer I think of.
I think, just for fun, I'd want to be able to fly backwards. Not forwards, just backwards. Yeah, you ready for this? This is, because that's about how this game works. Right here. Come on, dude. Just go do it. So the pirates aren't loaded incorrectly, but
Bye!
yeah.
Just waving bye to that.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Homerock's pretty easy. I don't think I've ever... No, I've failed this one time, ever. Let's not make it a second. You know, the worst... There we go.
It's metal.
Close enough.
The bed frame is wood.
There we go.
Now I think about it, so are the shelves, but yeah.
No, when I say I've only failed this once, I mean I've only, like, severely failed this once. Whoa. Yeah. That was just because I didn't have bombs out and I was too lazy to get them out. But, oh yeah, you don't actually know. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
What? This?
Yeah. So that is how you do it. Dude, I've been doing this the hard way so long. Yeah, I saw a speedrunner do that yesterday and I'm like, I bet he just held down ESS. And yeah, that's exactly what he did. And it just skips Homerock.
Yeah, if I recall the animation, yeah, the guy literally just... Or they had Link just swim under the ground.
Yeah, that's...
And then the bird up thing from Terminal Montage.
You crawl under the spikes and then you jump onto the railing and you walk around. And the funny part is, there are just so many different ways to do it. It's one of the ways. What I've been doing, except for today, I guess I saved a bit of time today actually. What I've been doing is I've been taking 1.5 hearts of damage, because when your damaged Link like punches over and he's in that damaged state, and then I get behind Homerock, and because the hitbox is so big, it just pushes you out of bounds. But I guess if you just hold down ESS, it pushes you out of bounds.
Wait, are you almost done already?
Oh, shoot. Ideally. I don't expect this thing to take too long. I mean, it's already taken longer than I thought it would.
So it's now the BS, and then the trial skip, and then...
Yeah, the BS, dude.
Now you gotta deal with the BS.
Yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope. I'm still a bit worried that your render's like cutting off a few pixels from the top or something, because that would mess me up.
No, it's fine. I've used multiple things on this monitor. It doesn't cut anything off.
Okay, that's what I'm hoping.
What you see on screen right now is what your console is gonna display on the gamepad.
Okay. Oh yeah, in worst case scenario, I can just swap to the gamepad viewing. That'll, I guess the viewers won't get to watch barriers, but whatever.
Not the first time I've swapped it on them.
Shoot. Is that even allowed? Can you submit a run where you did it on the gamepad? Probably not.
No. I don't think, now that I think about it, this game runs at 60 frames per second, right?
30.
Okay, then we're good.
Cool.
Because that captures at only 30 frames per second. It's a shame, because I was hoping for 60, but yeah, it only records at 30.
Okay. I'm about to say, Smash Bros. Was 60 pretty much every Smash game, I think. I don't know about 64, actually.
64 is closer to 24 frames.
24 frames a second? Nice.
That's average for N64.
Yeah, so, I guess to explain, it's called Early Master Sword because for whatever reason, probably to save memory, because this was originally a GameCube game and memory was tight. And the game just decides to give you any items that are required for a cutscene when you go through a cutscene. And I just went through a cutscene where Link had the Master Sword and the tunic, and it put the tunic on, but you know, he doesn't, I don't know, the tunic doesn't stay for whatever reason, but the Master Sword does. So nice.
And the shield.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a shield, did I?
No, you didn't.
Wow, I forgot about that, yeah. Actually, in 100% runs, they do barrier skip like partway through the run, and they go to Puppet Ganon, and that cutscene gives you the full charge Master Sword and the Mirror Shield. And you also get light arrows early, so combat's really fast. Okay, let's hope I don't get soft locked here. I don't know why, but for the past little bit, I've been having trouble where King of Red Lions talks to me, yeah. Okay, cool. There's like a small frame window you can get out of it. Okay. Well, I'm a bit behind, so it will cut short on grabbing items, but whatever. Should be flying up this much magic. Most speedrunners clip through that other part of the wall, but this is easier. I haven't really learned how to clip through that other part of the wall effectively yet, so. Of course not if I do this. If I do this, I gotta watch a cutscene. PB is not looking possible today, but you know,
Oh well.
it won't be an awful time.
You got about 40 minutes till Jimmy's here.
Yeah, 40 minutes. I can do this in 40 minutes. Easy. I mean, unless I mess up Zombie Hover, and I think I'll just be fine on Zombie Hover, to be honest. Come on.
Alright, I'll be right back.
What? What? Oh, okay. Petro, get out of here. Nice. Alright, moment of truth. think that's good. Well, that's not. Oh my gosh.
Is the right pixel there?
I think so. It's not 1 pixel, it's like 18 different angles, which I have no idea what the pixels are for them. I don't know what that corresponds with pixels, because there are like, I don't know, 34,000 angles in total. So. Come on. I thought I had the right angle. No, that didn't look good. No, that didn't look good either. What am I doing? Come on, dude. Of course. So there are actually two parts to the barrier. There's the damage wall, and then there's an actual wall part. And the wall is made of a bunch of different segments. I think that's good. And to cancel the damage part, you have to cancel the Wind Waker, or activate the Wind Waker on the same frame that you your invulnerability ends. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and make an executive decision to do this method instead. I'm pretty bad at the other method to get over, so. But first you cancel the damage barrier with the Wind Waker, then you get the correct angle and you can squeeze between the two plates of the barrier that intersect on the center of the bridge, which I don't know why they decided to have two plates intersect on the center of the bridge. That just, it's like they wanted us
Castillo, Big Gun,
yeah, Castillo.
whatever.
Double L is a Y.
I'm tired, okay?
Okay. Wow, I missed. Oh, it doesn't matter, I don't have enough magic. So the way this room works is every other one is a heart, and everyone in between the hearts is magic. Come on. Oh, no, that's whatever. I meant to do that. I actually did mean to do that. There we go. I practiced that trick so much because it took me so long to get good at that. So what you do there is you place a bomb.
Yeah, I've seen explanations for that trick. That one I recognize.
Okay, so just for everybody else, if anybody else does watch this, oh right, I'm going this way. You place a bomb and then you leaf between the bomb and the wall, and then you move towards the bomb. And since the game senses that there's an object there, it will push you in the other direction.
Did you mean to do that?
Yeah, it's faster, just a little bit. And this is the Phantom Ganon maze. For those of you who played this casually, after you kill Phantom Ganon on each room, his sword will drop and the hilt will point towards the room you're supposed to go in, but it's the same order every time, so if you just remember the order, you can just go.
It's like Ocarina of Time's Lost Woods, right?
Yeah. Same order every time. And right there I pulled out a bomb because he won't look back at the bars if you pull out a bomb, which saves just a bit of time. No, dude, I'm bad at this one. Nice.
I'm like, stop scratching the chair.
So there are three things there are three different ways he'll spawn. One is he'll spawn and then throw the blue ball. One is he'll spawn and he'll throw the red ball, which I'm the worst at the red ball. And one is he'll spawn like in 5 different places. And when he does that, he's always the one behind you, just so you know. So I always hope for ground spawn, but I usually get red ball, which sucks.
It's like Ganon's one of Ganon's attacks in Ocarina of Time.
Let me get magic. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just the same attacks, right?
Yeah, that ball trick where you do the spin attack for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I love having the big bronze sword for. Because it deals double the damage when you reflect it back to him.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Sure, that's how it works.
However, you know the bottle trick when playing volleyball with Ganon?
Yeah.
It actually takes longer.
The bottle?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That's just a neat little Easter egg.
I mean, to be able to hit it back with a bottle, it deals less damage, so you have to use the bottle to hit the balls of light or whatever that Ganon fires.
Yeah.
You have to hit him back, and the timing's harder, and it takes forever.
So if you're good, you can just get a double shot. You can get double shots on those. I only got one double shot. Usually you can get 2, but I missed the first one.
Speaking of double shots, in
Oh,
Ocarina,
dude, I forgot 3 of those.
oof.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Puppet Ganon. Yeah, we're at Puppet Ganon.
Yeah, you got Puppet, then Hover, then Ganon.
Yeah. Those should be the last 3.
When you actually get done with those splits, when I go back over this, I'm going to put like an asterisk with the correct time next to the timer.
Okay. I feel bad because, like, I should have remembered to do that. But I've never used them before, so it's not something on my head. Like, the first time I used a timer, I used my phone timer, and I kept forgetting to start it. So I would have to reset runs because I forgot to start the timer.
Let's see, my 2 hour 15 minutes timer. My first 2.5 hour run in Portal 2, I was in the car, so I used the in-game time for saying how long Portal 2 was opened.
Yeah.
And I just added that up. Granted, that's including loading screens, that's including loading the game itself,
Yeah.
so it's not the perfect 2.5 hours.
But it's
Yeah.
close. Alright, so
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need to concentrate for this part. I'm pretty bad at Puppet Ganon. It's one of those things you can't really practice. Because you gotta get to the end of the game, and once you beat him, he's beat. So. Come on, first shot. Oh, way too low. Too late. What? What? It hit his tail instead of like the part of his tail that I needed it to hit. I'm gonna run out of magic. This is awful. It's okay, this is about how I usually do against Puppet Ganon, so Let's go. I got one hit in. Yeah, I'm all magic.
I'm taking a picture of the timer.
Oh, okay. One more. First you'd go right. Oh, come on, dude. That was just rude. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Worth a shot. So the ratio for these things is really skewed. Like, really skewed. If you're hurt, you're basically guaranteed a hurt. Which sucks. Because for the next trick, I've got to get hurt. And if you look really closely, Link actually has a hat in this picture, in the reflection. And it's kind of weird, because it's made out of what he's wearing, instead of the usual green hat. He also has a belt buckle, which he doesn't usually have, unless you have the tunic. So, it's kind of weird.
You said your personal best was 2 hours, 17 minutes?
2 hours, 17 minutes, I think it was 44 seconds and 35 milliseconds. Come on, quick shot. Oh. Wow, no magic. That sucks.
This reminds me of Twilight Princess.
I almost don't want to go for the quick shot anymore. It's fine. Magic, magic. We need one more magic. Okay. This is the last form for Puppet Ganon. I'm usually pretty good against this form, but every now and then he just like screws me really hard, so. Whoops. So if you run into Puppet Ganon while you're holding a bomb, the explosion of the bomb actually stops Puppet Ganon. But his face has gotta hit you. And since I've gotta take damage anyway, it's not really that big a deal. And, oh, yeah. That's right. Dude, this is some good popcorn.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it at first, but like, this is some good popcorn.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't see this without, again, another instance of the animation where it's like, think Ganondorf, think.
Yeah.
Should have gone. What did he say? It was should have gone with something else instead of the puppet.
Yeah, I should have gone with the robot. If you do that, you can grab the rope because it's swinging in front of you, but you can only do it so many times. Okay, so what do I need? I need this, and I need this.
So, ZR is shield?
Yes. It's also, you have to hold it to climb this, which kind of sucks, to be honest.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. ZR is also crawling. Where is it? Oh, I got lost.
Ooh.
No, I knew that would. Trust me, I
Alright.
wouldn't go for that if I didn't know it would work. Okay. Oh, oops. actually gonna need these, aren't I? Because I don't have enough, or I have too much health. Oops. I probably could have left the leaf equipped for a bit longer. Alright. Got 7 minutes to beat the game to get a new PB. 7 minutes. That's possible. Probable, maybe not, but it's definitely possible. Wow. Okay. Wow, dude, what's going on?
What?
Oh, I'm just messing stuff up.
I'm very confused.
Oh, yeah, so I've got to kill him on the same frame that I hit him with the sword. I don't know why, but I can't do a stab to save my life right now. Oh, crap. I might have just died. Yeah, I just died. Whoops.
It's cool. It's cool. You get to see the quick reset strat.
Yeah.
I don't know why I saved. So if you kill him on the, if you kill a morph with morph, I don't know. If you kill him with your sword, then they'll drop a heart. If you kill him with anything else, then they won't. So I need to make the game think that I killed him with the sword, but I need to be able to kill him with an arrow, and you'll see why in a second.
Oh, Ganon?
No, the morph, the spiky ball thingy. Oops. Dude, apparently I can't press straight up to save my life today.
Oof. Don't you have to L target as well? Stab?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it just makes it easier because you're always pointing towards them if the camera's targeting.
Granted, I'm thinking Ocarina.
Yeah. I think if in this game, if you just press forward and B at the same time, it does a stab. Okay. Crap. What an angle. Dude, what an awful angle. So I've got to get him to land on top of that platform. Remember how I said he'll drop a heart now because I killed him with the sword?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get him on top of that platform, then I'm going to do a zombie hover and land on where I killed him after. I'm going to shoot him with an arrow, then I'm going to do a zombie hover and land on where he was.
I see him.
Yeah, he's on there. I just got to get there. If you move past a certain speed, he'll follow you, which is bad, so I've got to be careful. Oops. I also need him to be lined up with the edge of the platform pretty decently. Thanks, Peter. Come on, man. Come on. That's right, get back up there. Sometimes these guys just decide they don't want to cooperate, which is really unlucky, but most of the time they're pretty nice. It's RNG whether he jumps left or right every time he moves. I needed him to jump left, so he was closer to the edge.
Is that too fast right there?
No. That's why I do the targeting thing. I know it's not too fast to target and then sidewalk. Come on, dude. Jump. Left. Left. Not too far left. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright, now we're gonna pray. I hate it when I mess this up. It feels so awful to mess this up. Nice.
Ooh.
That's so scary. You should see it with bomb skip.
Oh my god.
Bomb skip runs are crazy. Oh. Oh, now just don't die to again, you know?
You've got 1 minute to beat your personal best.
1 minute. 1 minute, like 24 seconds.
40 seconds.
It's possible. It's possible. Do I risk it all and not get healed, or should I get healed?
I say get healed.
Okay, I agree.
You've already screwed up enough on this run.
Yeah, I don't want to feel worse. Yeah, there's no way. The cutscene alone is too long.
But at least you know, if you can do this frame perfect and with every mistake you like reset.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
In the future when you do.
Yeah.
When you get to that level of, I want to do as best as I can, and you fuck up, or you fuck up even by a frame, you're like, nope, reset.
I'm not gonna do it if it's just a frame, dude.
Or if it's like another one of those 5 minutes fuck ups, maybe 10 minutes, I would reset.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you fucked up a lot at the beginning.
Yeah, I sure did.
Like the majority of this 2 hours, you were in the water, just
Messing
hitting
up.
start.
Yeah, it feels awful. Alright, the PB's almost past us.
It's past us.
No, forward. Boom, past us. Okay. 1744. 35. 2:17:44. 35. I'm pretty sure. It might be 35:44. Okay, Jim sent me a text that said just leaving.
Alright, so in about 15 minutes you'll be here.
Yeah.
You think you can beat this in 15 minutes?
Oh yeah, for sure. If I don't die. Alright, you ready? You gotta help me laugh.
I'm not doing that shit. Wait, where's the water coming from? You played this game too much.
The streamer I watch, he always does that when he gets to this point. Alright, everybody in chat.
Wait, who?
Linkus7. He's the reason I got into this game. I watched Gymnast for a bit, but Gymnast is like a robot.
Oh, with his tech skill?
Everything. Everything. I have to watch someone that seems more human.
Yeah.
I can't watch Ian Miles. He's too good. I'm sorry. Linkus is like, he's amazing, but like, he still makes common mistakes. He resets, but he still makes common mistakes. I mean, I'm sure Gymnast and Ian both also do, but I've never seen a run where they do, so... Okay, let's not die. The funny part is if I submit this run, Gymnast will be the one watching it.
Really?
Yeah. He's in charge of verifying runs. Zelda. So a lot of people don't know it, but if you, if you grapple with Zelda,
then she gives you 3 hearts. Okay, shoot him again.
What? It's getting a good job.
Dude, okay. My gamepad's about to die. Hold on. What a way. If that's how the run ended, dude.
Your gamepad dying?
Yeah, that would be awful.
I'd be so pissed.
Ow.
That's how one of my 3DS Ocarina runs.
What are you doing?
Ended.
Controller died. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The 3DS died.
Dude, wait, he's not supposed to avoid them yet.
I had 1 hit left on Ganon.
That sucks.
He's not.
And by that I mean, like, you know when you just press B and it just ends the fight in the game?
Yeah.
I was on that swing. And the animation was starting and then the DS died.
Oh. Okay. Oh crap. Zelda. Okay.
Took too long, Zelda.
Zelda.
Okay, 2:21:53.
Woo!
Not a good run by any means, but it was so close to my PB that I feel a lot more confident now.
I thought, like,
if
I thought you were genuinely fucked. Like, I thought you would be so far behind.
I honestly thought I was. I really thought there was like another 10 minutes in the run, or 10 minutes more in the run, like an
Alright.
hour ago.
You want me to just stop the game capture?
Yeah, might as well.
Click.
Oh, dude.
That was a bit off, but
That's close.
whatever.
Yo,
I hope the microphone picks up that click so that I don't have to rely on me saying it.
it's not like it's a big deal. You should only really have to sync it at the beginning, right?
It takes a few seconds for it to actually start recording the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll let you save, and I'll stop the recording for the commentary and for this.
Okay.
So yeah, 2:21:53:38.
Yay! New PB. Not new PB. No.
Next time you run, it better be a personal best.
It better be. Holy crap. I might just do a run later today to see if I feel better.
Yeah, I'll let you practice more before. I mean, if you want to borrow this today, you can. All right.
There's no way I'd have time to set it up and do all that stuff because I still have to pack.
That's true.